Alright, y'all. As you guys already know, I'm an amateur at this whole YouTube stuff, right? And I try my best to, do the right thing. I try my best to make sure that I'm as entertaining as I possibly can and safe, obviously, at the same time, and respectful and responsible and considerate, to anything and everything that I'm doing, right? I was off YouTube, for a bit, and I just want to say this before, I get into the whole entire, thing about, the reason why I'm deciding to obviously, come and say this and talk about it and, kind of let you guys know, exactly everything that has happened from, anyway. So when this decision came, it was I didn't even say anything to my family about it, because I didn't want them to be like, oh, how could you come up and how could you do that without even thinking about what was going to be the consequences, or even thinking about the choices or decisions that you make, and how is it going to affect, not only affect you, but affect us, and affect everything else that we do, and you have to take it upon not just yourself, but you have to take it upon thinking about everybody else. So it happened so quick, it happened so fast. I'm embarrassed to say, and I was embarrassed to obviously, come to, my family, and I was like, I don't want to, I don't want to tell them, I don't want to, how long can I, write it out and whatever. And I was just like, it's a huge mistake, that I made, and yeah, I was like, yo, what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? What am I gonna do? And now, I'm faced with it to obviously let you guys know, because you guys have been such a huge, support. I'm telling you guys this right now. If I am to die and pass away, I want all of y'all to be at my funeral, because, I messed up, and, YouTube banned me, for 7 days, and it's not YouTube's fault. It was mine, it was a total misunderstanding, but I'm back, and I'm better than ever before. You did. So, basically what happened was, I didn't realize, YouTube they were actually trying to help me out, you know what I mean? And then I was like, oh, snap. And, they took the video down, and then I didn't even know what I was thinking. And that's the whole entire point that, it's not YouTube's fault. I ain't blaming YouTube. It's my fault. I take 110% responsibility for it. And that was the real reason why I was like, yo, I don't want to even say nothing about it. I don't even want to even tell my family or nothing. I was like, you know what? I'm just write it out and just see, like, you know, what's gonna happen. And I was like, damn. And even them too, like, you guys are hitting me up like, DaddyDLO, what you doing? Daddy, what's going on? You know, my wife was coming to me saying, DaddyDLO, like, you know, you're not doing nothing. You're not posting, like, what's going on, what's wrong. And I was like, it's okay, it's all good, it's okay. You know, and, you know, I was like, So I told them obviously what happened. You know, YouTube gave me a warning, and I was under the impression that, you know, I literally clicked the wrong button and it tried to upload the video again. And then YouTube is like, didn't we get this guy a blind? And I was just like, oh, bam. And they said, boom, bam. And I was like, ah. So they banned me for a week. It's a lesson learned. And you know what? To be honest, I think it's a blessing in disguise, because and first off, I also want to say too, I'm blaming y'all too, you know. I'm blaming you guys for this too, because you guys keep liking, sharing, posting, and doing all that stuff. You know, you guys got me to 100,000 subscribers in like less than freaking 5 months. You guys are crazy. So, you know, I got a big, huge, you know, thank you to y'all. And also too is like, yo, you know what, honest to God, you know, it might be a little bit, you know, harsh to say, but it's like, yo, thank you for YouTube too, because sometimes, you know, and some of you guys do say the same thing, you know, we don't care, we like the wildness, we like how you're this and that, but sometimes I need to, you know, relax and think. Not everything that has to always be just off the dome every single time. So, but I do have to say, the love and support from y'all, like, I wish I could have said something obviously about it, you know, post it and do whatever, but I didn't want to obviously mess that up. I didn't want to, you know, post nothing or say nothing about it. And even like this video too was like, yo, 3 days afterwards too, and I didn't want to, like, you know, be like, oh, you know, be like upset and mad about it, because the way you guys were hitting me up and the way you guys were in the DMs and everything else, you know, that also showed me like, yo, DaddyDLO, keep doing what you're doing, you know, keep doing what you're doing. The people are out there, the people love you, you know what I mean? Like do you, keep you, you know, do you. Sometimes you gotta relax a little bit, you know what I mean? But, you know, and you know, I can say my family too, the best, you know, the best, you know. And I'm gonna show you guys a little clip too, because what they did to me, it really, you know, I know it's like it's a little bit like messed up, but what they did to me, it made me feel like they're like, hey, you know, never ever feel like you by yourself. Never ever feel like, oh, you're alone, because you know, we're here for you, we're here with you. And you know, even though it might be obviously DaddyDLO TV and whatever else, but you know, we love you and we support you and everything else. So they did your boy dirty, but you know what I mean? It's for y'all. And you know, I am just super happy and I'm super grateful. And I'm back. I'm telling you guys this right now. I'm back and I'm better. There's gonna be so much going on. There's gonna be so much stuff. So, you know, I'm never obviously YouTube. You know, I'm never obviously gonna make that that careless, stupid mistake. Obviously, again, take time and think, about the reaction of what can be, because for every reaction, with every action, there's obviously an equal reaction. So, a lot of times you guys already know DaddyDLO doesn't think about that. He just act, and then he just deals with the reaction afterwards. But this one is a lesson learned, obviously, and really and truly, it's gonna be like, we never ever left. It's gonna be wild. It's gonna be crazy. But I have to thank you guys, and a shout out to all of you. I was a little bit, like, a little bit sad. I was like, how come, like, I was looking for, like, I was hoping to get flooded with, like, 120,000 messages. You know what I mean? But all those, it was obviously more than obviously expected. It was like thousands of you guys that was hitting me up inside the DMs and everything, on where that mom and dad, and also hitting me up too, and obviously DaddyDLO TV, but everybody's special, and I don't want anybody, UK, England, Guyana, Trinidad, South Africa, Kenya, Ghana, even in the Ukraine, Russia, we got some South Korea, obviously Canada, US, huge, obviously Jamaica, can't obviously leave that out, my Canadian Jamaicans, right? All of you, I'm international, I'm worldwide. I don't know every single country and every single continent, a whole of obviously Africa, the whole of Europe. There's so much, right? There is so much in such a short period of time. I'm an amateur to all this, I try my best to be as professional and as courteous and as wild as I possibly can. But I have to thank you guys so much, because you guys are you guys are so lit. You guys are so lit. You guys literally watch everything I put out there. Like, that's how crazy it is. And I know sometimes I'm doing the most. I get that. But you guys watch everything. And I love you guys for that. Like, honest to God, I love you guys for that. And if it wasn't for you guys, it wasn't for my family, you know what I mean? I wouldn't be here. Although it's y'all fault too, because you guys be liking too much and sharing too much and doing too much, But either which way, you know what I mean? There's nobody to blame but myself. I gotta relax a little bit and take some time to think about if this happens, what's gonna happen here if this happens. So that is nobody's fault but mine. It's a life lesson, and I am super grateful. And and I can say it's a little bit it's a little bit early, you know what I mean? They the YouTube, the YouTube police, you know what I mean? I'm your boy. But like I said, all jokes aside, it's not YouTube's fault, nothing like that. They were actually literally trying to help me out. So, big ups to obviously YouTube for that. Honest to God, big ups to YouTube for that. They sent me two emails, and I literally just like right over my head now, just like boom. No, I'm DaddyDLO, but no, right? So honestly, big thanks to you guys. Big huge thanks, obviously, YouTube, because it could have been worse. Straight up, it could have been worse. But I know YouTube got my back, and I know YouTube is looking after me and looking out for me. So it doesn't matter. Nothing doesn't happen when it's not supposed to happen. Straight up. But guys, like I said, my family's crazy. What they did to me, I was super excited afterwards, and I know that they got my back and they ride or die, and I know you guys got my back too. DaddyDLO, you guys already know what it is. We outside. I know y'all got my back too, as you guys can see, it's on my back. But guys, I love you guys so much, and you guys already know, make sure you guys hit that like button. Make sure you guys obviously subscribe, and guess what? DaddyDLO's back. So I hope you guys are ready for the best, for the baddest, and for the biggest thing to return onto YouTube. And I have to ask you guys, are you guys ready for the Because you guys better be. Because DaddyDLO is back and better. Alright? So are you guys ready to be entertained? Y'all better be, because DaddyDLO TV is back and better. We out of here. Peace!